I can't believe Laura and Rosenberg do this with you every day. Every day. They must go to therapy just to figure out how to sort through their emotions after every session they record with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have locked into Rap Life Review. I'm your host, Ebro. Join me, Low Key, and Nadeska as we get into the Rap Life playlist, the hottest records out right now, the new albums, the business, and the culture of hip-hop. No topic is off limits. It's Rap Life Review. Let's start with the J. Cole feature before we get to the drama. We have our resident J. Cole stan with us, Nadeska. You have told us what J. Cole features mean on other programs. We got another one with J. Cole and YG, which is as flames as the Benny the Butcher J. Cole feature. What does this mean for us as J. Cole fans?
Whenever he tosses to me like this, I feel like I should be standing outside in the snow or something, right, reporting live from
this
some
kind of... This is Nadeska on the scene. Cole World.
At Cole's alma mater reporting. I actually really like this feature because, Cole, his whole thing is like he's not really here to talk about money or being flashy, right? He wants to have educated conversations and all this kind of thing. But he's basically talking to shit on this single, so it's nice to hear this. Also, I feel like, is there any beat that this man cannot murder? Nah, he could go with any flow. Anything. He could match any rapper. It's amazing. So like I told you guys, I feel like once he gets on this feature run, that means we're moving into album mode. And I just think that people who criticize him for being boring or whatever, all the J. Cole criticisms over the years, these features to me are his answer to that. And then he just shuts down the conversation with the album. So I love it. I'm ready for more. You guys seem like you're into it too.
Well, and I love the way J. Cole has, like you said, started bragging a little bit more about his accomplishments and what he brings to the game and his skill set on this album, which I think is one of the best albums of 2021, maybe easily my favorite body of work of 2021, which was the offseason. He spent the entire album reminding people that they aren't paying attention to how much he's accomplished in the game, doing it his way, as well as his business endeavors and, investment endeavors and things like that. I love that place for J. Cole, and I love when an artist can arrive to that spot where they have no fear any longer and they're great at their craft.
I like the diversity of the features. You got somebody from Buffalo, New York, Benny the Butcher, and then you come back with YG, someone who's been a main staple in West Coast hip hop for, God knows how long. And it just shows the range of what J. Cole can do with any artist. Now, I also think there's something else bigger coming. I think these features are a setup for something. I don't know what. I don't know if it's an EP. I don't know if it's a mixtape. I don't know if it's an album. But these runs he's having right now looks like he's prepping for something bigger than what we're expecting. So I hope it's an album. I hope, it's something like a full body of work that we can digest and have fun with. But these features tell me something is coming.
Now, Lo, I gotta get how you feel. Nicki Minaj, Lil Baby. I hope you and the Barbs are okay from your issues from a week ago.
I mean, I didn't get any smoke, so I'm glad that they didn't. I guess they understood my perspective.
That's right. That's right.
Their champion. But unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the single.
What?
No, not a fan of it. I'm not gonna trash it. It's just not for me. I thought it was gonna be something bigger, something better. It's kind of underwhelming on my end, but you said that we might get another collaboration, so hopefully this one will outdo last week.
Did you watch the music video?
Yes.
So you see how the end of the music video ends with a different song?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think
that's the other record, which I actually feel was the better of the two. I preferred that record. I thought it was better of the two. I do like this one, though, because one thing I do like about it is Nicki showing how many different styles and changing her styles within the same record. I think people are glossing over her abilities as an artist, and I often feel like that with Nicki Minaj in a world where there's so many rappers that we all like, and there's so many rappers making noise, which is phenomenal. I don't believe Nicki Minaj gets the credit for her rapping skill and her cadence and style skill. I don't think she gets the credit.
I think you're overheating in that jacket. Maybe you should take the jacket off.
So you guys feel like she gets credit? You feel like she gets credit?
Absolutely. The criticism of Nicki is never about her rapping. That woman is one of the best. She can rap most male rappers under the table. I don't think that's ever an issue.
We never criticize her for her rapping ability, her styles, her techniques, her voice patterns, the way she changes her voice. We never, ever. Even on Monster, she did it. And I think she had the best verse on that song. And you going against Jay,
absolutely,
Kanye, Ross, and that's a big thing.
And I still don't like that song.
Okay, well,
but she was fire on it. She was fire on it, though. She's fire on it.
So again, to Nadeska's point, her rapping ability has never been put at question. It's her attitude and the things she does outside of the music. That's why people put her in question or have issues with her. I just don't like this record. It's just not for me.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
We know Nicki can rap her ass off, and she's one of the best, and still is one of the best to this very day. So, that's that.
Yeah, for me, a lot of times it's sort of when she goes to pop, or remember that phase where she had like the double album and there were a lot of sort of like techno sounding records. I like when she's just rapping over like real rap beats. So I'm curious to see what this album, I think she's saying it could come before the summer. I'm curious to see if it's still going to be like that blend of pop that she usually gives us, or it's just a straight rap album. But if it is, that would make me really excited. I would really look forward to that.
Yep. Do We Have a Problem is out there right now. The video's dope. And there is speculation. It says here that's expected to arrive this week.
Bussin'.
On that note, have you heard any more detail about the Kendrick Lamar speculation that he's going to drop? We're going to get a Mary J. Blige album. Got to shout out the Queen Mary J. Blige. I love the record that she has with Dave East. I love the single that she did with Khaled. I love those looks. I don't think they're getting enough coverage, but there has been speculation about a Kendrick Lamar. Does anybody have any info on that?
Not to my knowledge. There's been rumblings of new Kendrick music for a couple months now. So we had to speculate that something was going to arrive that weekend or after the game or that Monday or whatever the case is. So now we're getting closer to the date. So by the time this comes out, it'll be Wednesday, maybe get a new record Friday. I don't see why not. This is Kendrick's probably been on the biggest platform he's been on ever since his career started. So I think this is the perfect time for him to come back and to arrive with a new season of music. And I hope it stands true.
What I'm reading here, provided by our producer, Sasha, it's the way this reads, it sounds like it's confirmed that we will get a single from Kendrick Lamar before his performance. It says, with the release of his single to be debuted ahead of the performance, what we know so far is that his next project will be the last project he will be releasing under Top Dog Entertainment, which we already knew that. Yeah. Top Dog released a statement in response to Kendrick's next album, which I think we already saw. With this being Dot's last album on TDE, this is more of a victory lap, a celebration. I know he will be successful in whatever he decides to do and has our full support. But that was a quote from, I believe, when we first got the information about it being his last album.
That was from Top Dog, right?
Yeah, that was from Top Dog.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we knew that. We knew that information. We knew that this was his final project with TDE, not his final music project, just his final project with TDE. So I do think this is the perfect setup for that.
Other music on the scene, we had the Yo Gotti album over the weekend. We had a 2 Chainz project over the weekend. Everybody go check those out. I spent some time on a 2 Chainz project, started the Yo Gotti, both sounding incredible. Definitely delivering. 2 Chainz I specifically love a lot because he kept it to I think it was 11 tracks. 12 joints, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of those records weren't over 3 or 4 minutes. It was just him rapping. A couple great features on there. I think 42 Doug is on there. Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby. He kept it very short, very sweet, very
Lil
simple.
Durk too.
Yeah, Lil Durk. So I spent a lot of time with it. Neighbors Know My Name is one of my favorites. I think Hit Boy produced the record on there. So it's a lot of star power on that album, but that's 2 Chainz, and he always brings, a lot of star power with him. So if you haven't heard of it, yeah, go check it out.
Well, and Yo Gotti dropped CM10 Free Game Deluxe, which is about 25 records. It's a side B. So Free Game came out already, and then they dropped side B. So added to it, which is 11 more joints to be specific.
Okay.
Just be specific. In other news, let's get to the drama. We got to send a congratulations. You know what I'm saying? A yay. Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner, new baby number 2. Yo, I didn't even know Kylie was pregnant.
No one did, and I guess that's how it should be.
I wasn't even following it close enough.
We
I
knew,
didn't know.
but that's how it goes. It was one of those, you saw a headline here or there, but I think it was the same with her last pregnancy. She wasn't like posting pictures and the elaborate photo shoots and all of that, just showed up with the baby kind of.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter yesterday. They had a baby on 2/2/22. So it was news to me.
Really? Oh, here
Yeah,
we
I think
go again.
Yo, I love me a palindrome. Now that's the polar opposite of her sister, Kim Kardashian, and her current situation with her estranged husband, Kanye West. They are not officially divorced, but the proceedings are in play, and we're basically getting a play-by-play courtesy of Kanye West. I think I'll say this. One of the things that I was happy to see was in Kanye West's comments, his crazed fans, many of them, not all of them, but many of them, were telling him, begging him to not put this information on social media and to take down his posts, which he did take them down.
He took them all down?
Yeah, that's I heard. I heard that he took those down, the ones that he posted about getting the phone number and about what were the other ones? I forget the other ones. But anyway, that's kind of what I was looking for. I was looking for like, yo, is anybody telling this dude that this is the worst idea for a parent going through a divorce who has had episodes where ambulances were sent to his house in Wyoming, who moved to Wyoming away from his kids, who, has had other moments that just were not what you want to see from a parent in a relationship, to then take to social media and accuse the other parent of preventing you from being at birthdays. I think one of the posts said that Kim accused him of putting out a hit on her. I saw something else about not having her phone number, et cetera, et cetera. And then and let's remember, Kanye put out an album where he bragged about not taking his medication. He has a clinical situation where he's prescribed medication, and he put out an album proclaiming that not taking his medication was his superpower. I've never been through family court as an adult, but as a child, when my parents went through a divorce, I was in there a lot. And I'm going to tell you right now, this ain't going to play out well when it comes down to who gets custody and how much time and who gets what. If Kim wants it to play out badly for Kanye. It doesn't seem like she wants it to. She wants him to obviously be around his kids, and he values his time with his kid, and he emotes how important it is to them. But I'm just hoping other fathers don't think that this is a good idea, or other parents in general, that it's a good idea to run to social media with all of your emotions over what one parent is doing that you may not like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any reasonable parent is looking at Kanye, and trying to follow his example. But for me, to your point, once he started saying that Kim accused him of putting a hit out on her, and then these posts, I'm glad he took it down, but he starts talking about them playing with black men's lives, getting them free or getting them locked up, and he's saying he's not playing with his black children anymore. That started to make me feel physically uncomfortable. You were married to this woman, you had a family with her, you have 4 children together, and now you're bringing race into the issue while you're attacking her publicly, and all of this because you're upset about North being on TikTok. You knew the family that you were marrying into. That makes me really, really uncomfortable. I just feel
just
like
a side note, Nadeska, it should be noted that there was an issue with North going on TikTok when they were okay. Like, they got mad at North then for sneaking on TikTok against their rules. I think Kim got mad at her. And this TikTok account is a supervised, at least the handle is Kim.
She said it's like a joint account.
Yeah, it's Kim and North. Like, it's them together.
Yeah.
So she's supervising the situation and trying, look, it's tough as a parent, man, when all the kids are doing something and you're like, okay, you can do it a little bit, but not as much. And you're trying to find a good balance and not make it an issue because there's other things you guys are dealing with. Like, it's tough.
He looks ridiculous. They both knew what they were getting into. Kim knew what she was welcoming to the table, and he knew. And you can't sit there and look surprised, shocked, based on the things that he's posting on social media, the attention he's trying to get. He's done this before. He's done this in different ways. He's done this with his music. He's done this with his friends. He's done this with his business partners. Like, he's done this 24/7 around the clock with everything he's been involved with. So all this is not surprising. Like Nadeska said, it's uncomfortable. And I feel bad for the kids, and I feel bad for the people that have to deal with it on the side that we don't have any idea, what's going on behind the scenes. But to see this continuously, to make this such a big, big thing, it's like, bro, just go get a divorce lawyer and take care of your children.
And do we think it's real?
All of this?
Yeah.
I hope, not to say I hope, but I hope they're not playing with us. For the sake
This is too extreme. This is too extreme. They don't need the money that badly. They have enough business ventures. They don't need to do this for publicity.
For the sake of how
money.
families, like you said about the families, for the sake of that, just that alone, that type of shouldn't be played with.
Well, so
what we're watching right now shouldn't be played.
So there's a piece of my mind that goes, yo, some of the accusations are so crazy. Like the Kanye, you accused me of putting a hit out on me. Like, the fact that was actually said made me go, they around. Nah, they playing with us. That's so insane. That's not even, like, that doesn't even make sense. Why doesn't it make sense?
No, not why. Like,
why would you play with that? Because they play with everything.
It's all Kanye.
No, but they play with everything. They play with everything.
What is the outcome? Like, what would they be looking for here? What is the
222, like, 22.
Okay.
Number one album.
What is
that? Sir.
Number one album. Skims. Didn't Kim Kardashian just sell Skims for some crazy amount of money? Like all of it.
What do they need?
Because it keeps it hot. It keeps these brands hot. I'm just playing the other side of the everything's a rollout, everything's a promo thing. Not saying it is. I'm just trying to put my brain in that space of like
threatening somebody's life and playing with somebody's kids is not a rollout.
If this is an album rollout, I really should have gone to med school and just become a doctor. This is not what I was meant to be doing. This is some stupid shit if this is an album rollout.
There's a book out. It's called Dilla Time. It is written by a great author by the name of Dan Charnas. We just recently celebrated the birthday of Jay Dilla. And if you are a hip-hop producer, super nerd fan of all the things that are great about hip-hop and musical, Jay Dilla is somebody that you should go do some research on. He is regarded as one of the greatest producers in hip-hop, gone too soon. And there's a great book called Dilla Time. And we have some great Dilla essentials, if you want to go listen to it, inside Apple Music. That's actually what I spent this weekend doing.
Sounds fun.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
For sharing that, bro. I can't.
No
man.
problem. Ain't no problem.
I can't believe Laura and Rosenberg do this with you every day.
Every day.
They must go to therapy just to figure out how to sort through their emotions after every session they record with you.
And they go to therapy just for that part of their life, nothing else.
Well, so you gotta be ready because that show's live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that show's live, so you gotta be ready at all times. Who knows what's gonna happen? Yo, that's the Rap Life Review. For Nadeska and Lo, I am Ebro Nadeska. Have a great time out there with your new child and some sunshine and some smiles. Lo, whatever you're doing, just easy on the hookah, and make sure you check us out next week on the Rap Life Review. Thank you guys for the support.
We'll be back in the expensive studio.
Yeah, they'll have the electricity back on.